Hi, this is Steve Gladys, and today I wanted to talk with you about a simple positive emotion called gratitude. Again, I refer back to Marty Seligman at the University of Pennsylvania, who's done a lot of work on depression and gratitude. And his premise is basically that it's very difficult to be depressed when you're grateful. Some would say it's impossible. I would leave a lot of room there. But the fact of the matter is, Seligman, who himself has suffered from depression, talks about this and has researched this idea of gratitude. And one of the great findings that he had was one that I use in all my classes when I teach positive leadership. It's the best experiment I've ever heard of. Basically, it's this: at the end of each day, if you write down somewhere, and I have a little notebook that I got from CVS, it's about this big, costs about $1.50. I write down 3 things in your journal that went well that day. Just any 3 things, or 3 things you're grateful for at the end of each day. And you do that for about a month, you begin to change the trajectory of your brain in terms of the way it sees the world. It begins to see the world differently, in a more positive light and a more grateful light. And it shifts it away from depression and toward positivity. I've taught this class for now 7 years, and clients have come back to me, customers have come back to me and said, this is one of the best things they've ever done. And in fact, many of them do it with their families every night, some around the dinner table. Sometimes they just go around and say, what's one thing you're grateful for? If you do this before you go to bed at night, it tends to relax you and put you in a calmer state before you go to bed. Again, gratitude and depression don't exist well together. It only takes about 30 days for you to start to see the shift. But if you start today, by the end of this corona thing, however long that might last, you'll see a great difference in the way you and your family sees things. And when you write these things down, don't look for big, overwhelming things. Look for small things, like I had a great cup of coffee this morning, great conversation with one of my friends on Zoom, or whatever. It could be really, I read a great book this morning. It doesn't have to be huge things. You just have to be grateful for them. That's all it takes. And so I would just say, until we meet again, I'll say something that my father-in-law used to say to Donna and I: take care of each other. Take care of each other. This is Steve Gladys, and I look forward to seeing you soon again. Thanks.